Chapter 6. Cash. Monetize your content. Chase the vision, not the money, and the money will end up following you. Tony Hasha, former Zappos CEO. Some people think talking about money is taboo. The way we're raised tends to shape our emotions and mindset when it comes to money. However, one thing is for sure, money follows and fills mission. We encourage you to stay grounded in your reason, mission, and motivation for building your influence on YouTube. Whether your purpose was to impact people around the world, build a community, entertain and inspire, or provide for yourself and your family, you need to keep that reason at the forefront of your mind as you venture further into the process. To serve your mission and vision at the highest level, you need resources. More specifically, you need money. With money, you have more freedom with your content and production quality. You can hire a team and support others, whether employees, assistants, or a charity you love. With money, you can maximize your effectiveness in the world. Monetizing on YouTube. We want to share with you 10 ways to build your income on YouTube, but we advise you to never chase the money. That's a recipe for frustration. Chase your focus, your mission, your passion, and your purpose, and allow the money and income to stem from that. This chapter isn't meant to define the only ways to make money. There are far more ways to generate good income than we could possibly cover in a single book. So instead, we will provide you with a few key monetization strategies and ideas. AdSense. The first and most widely understood way of making money on YouTube is with the AdSense program. Once your YouTube channel has 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, it will be eligible for revenue sharing through AdSense program. This gives YouTube permission to play ads on your video, and a portion of the ad revenue is granted to you. The amount of money you can make from AdSense varies. As a typical rule of thumb, creators in the US are paid an average of $2 per 1,000 views. Therefore, if you want to make $2,000 per month from YouTube content, you would need 1 million views per month. That's no easy feat, especially on a consistent basis. When you're first starting out, it may not be enough, but if you stay consistent, it can turn into a significant source of income over the long term, as it has for countless YouTube creators. The AdSense strategy is best for prank comedy news, vlog, and entertainment channels, which tend to garner a large number of views. Content trying to go viral is a prime example. Most high-view channels fall into the entertainment category, but education channels can crush it with AdSense as well. Graham Stephan, who shares advice on personal finance, investing, and real estate, revealed that monetizing the videos on his 3 YouTube channels enabled him to earn $1.8 million in 2020. He also earns income from additional strategies mentioned in the chapter. Combined, this has taken his yearly income to over $4 million. While Graham's results are certainly extraordinary, what if you managed to achieve just 10% of his success? 10% of his yearly revenue would mean you're earning over $400,000. Just 1% would be over $40,000. The U.S. Census Bureau lists the annual real median personal income at $35,977 in 2019. So you might not become a millionaire, but it's more practical than to earn a full-time living from creating content on YouTube. Even when you're just starting, long before you get approved for your YouTube partner program, there are many ways to earn money from YouTube. One of the reasons why YouTube is significant as a platform is because of AdSense. No other platform offers such a practical source of passive income as AdSense YouTube revenue. You don't have to become a business person. You just create the content and YouTube does all the hard work of bringing the ad revenue to you. Affiliate marketing. With affiliate marketing, you earn a commission by promoting a company's product. The process is simple. Find a product you like, promote it, and earn a piece of that profit for each sale. All you do is find a company with an affiliate program. The most common affiliate program is Amazon Associates, which you can join by applying online. Once approved, you can create your own links to Amazon products, and at any time a viewer clicks on a link, you receive a percentage of that product's price, which could be anywhere between 1 to 10%. As you can imagine, this income adds up quickly. As long as you work to increase the number of people clicking on your links, affiliate marketing is relevant for any type of YouTube channel, but it works especially well for beauty, fashion, health, finance, tech, and review channels. That's because these kinds of channels tend to discuss specific products, services, and software. If there's a product related to your niche, physical, digital, service, or live event, there may be affiliate programs for it. Even with a relatively small audience, you could eventually build a six-figure income from affiliate marketing. Sean has worked with cameras for years. So outside of video influencers, he started a channel called Think Media, where he advises people on the best cameras and equipment for filming. Affiliate links are helpful in this circumstance because he regularly reviews products, many of which he promotes and provides links to. Sean's first commission check from Amazon in 2010 was a measly $2.12. But with consistency, patience, and getting 1% better on every video, his momentum started to build. By 2016, Sean was generating a six-figure annual income through affiliate marketing, and today he earns as much as $40,000 a month from Amazon alone. CNBC recently covered his story in a 10-minute mini video. Amazon isn't the only affiliate program out there. Many different retail stores have programs you can apply for, including Target, Walmart, Kohl's, Sephora, Bass Pro Shops, Home Depot, and Nordstrom. The possibilities are almost endless for affiliate marketing. Whatever the nature of your channel, this is one source of income that is worth investigating. Your own product or service, another way to monetize your YouTube channel is to create a product or service. The benefit of selling your own product is that you don't make only a small percentage of the revenue. Instead, the full profit belongs to you. Many YouTubers have created their own lines of merchandise, such as t-shirts, coffee mugs, hats, and other apparel. Websites like merchamazon.com have made creating your own merchandise easier than ever. Teespring.com now integrates directly with YouTube, allowing you to create a merch shelf. On the page below your videos, with their easy-to-use tool, you can create t-shirts, coffee mugs, posters, and more that viewers of your channels can purchase. However, your products don't have to stop at apparel and coffee mugs. You can also create digital products such as educational services, online courses, or ebooks. Melanie Ham, who we interviewed on Video Influencers, has a crafting and DIY channel. She gives away tons of free videos while also offering paid digital training videos on the side that go more in depth. You can turn any knowledge you have into a digital product and offer it to your audience. You can even offer consulting or coaching, especially if it's relevant for your niche and vision. We've seen YouTubers with small audience make six-figure incomes from this strategy because they offer valuable, inexpensive premium content alongside their free videos. As you gain fans who want to connect with you on a deeper level, your products or services are the deeper level you can provide. It builds up your community and your connection with your fans. Free product trade. $1 saved is $1 earned, often in the pursuit of monetization. People forget that by saving in one place, they can spend in another. You can find brands, companies, or businesses that will send you free product in exchange for a review or promotion. When Benji first started on YouTube with his then fiance Judy, he wasn't doing well financially. He needed to pay for their upcoming wedding, so he asked Sean to help him create a wedding series. Together, we created episodes around popular topics on wedding planning and reaching out to brands we thought would want to sponsor us, such as bridal wear companies. For example, we created an episode around Judy trying on her wedding dress for the first time. The dress itself was provided by a wedding dress company, and in exchange for the free dress, we featured it in that episode. The wedding series ultimately resulted in 10 episodes that built up the wedding and included the ceremony itself. Many of the episodes were sponsored through free products, and some episodes also received monetary sponsorship. Though the whole series wasn't fully a paid sponsorship, it was $1 saved where we have spent. Your audience doesn't need to be especially large, to take advantage of free product trades like this. But it helps if your audience is focused. Miguel, who is part of the video influencers community, launched a channel sharing tips on music recording. He and his wife are musicians. They put out songs and extended plays, EPs, and he wanted to launch a channel to help other people to do the same. Because channel is focused, he received over $7,000 worth of free products and software while he was still under 500 subscribers. Brands love to work with influencers who can prove their audience is aligned with their company's own target market, even if that market is small. Whether you're a full-time YouTuber with 100,000 subscribers or a new with less than 1,000, getting free product is as simple as reaching out through social media, sending an email, or even picking up the phone and asking. You will be surprised at how many companies will say yes. Every time you succeed at trading content for a product, you learn and get better at attracting more opportunities. Often, the value you can offer as a business, especially a smaller or local business like a restaurant, is the video you can produce for them. It might cost a business from a few hundred to a few $1,000s to produce a professional quality video. As a creator, you can provide this for free in exchange for something from the business. We know a YouTuber who loves food and travel. We advise him to use technique to his advantage. Even though he had almost no followers on his channels at the time, he went to a local restaurant and offered to produce a quality video for them, and they could use it on their website in exchange for a free meal. They took him up on the offer. His story isn't unique. This kind of exchange happens all the time. For companies, there's intrinsic value in these kind of videos, even when the videos garner only a few views. So this is something you can get into when you're just starting out your existing business. People tend to focus on monetizing solely within the YouTube environment. However, YouTube can also be used as an external arm in outreach for an existing business. Let's say you own a brick and mortar store. Your revenue comes almost exclusively from the store, but you could use a YouTube channel to produce content that promotes the business and expands your reach globally. Instead of making money directly from the videos, you're attracting people to the store where the real revenue is generated. In addition to creating awareness about your local business, you can expand your reach online by setting up an e-commerce store or adding the additional revenue streams listed in this chapter. When Benji rebuilt the real estate business, he decided to start a channel, Home Deals TV, answering frequently asked real estate questions. He took the top questions people asked realtors, such as how to buy a house, how to price a house, and how to find a good agent, and provided the answers in a simple but compelling way. Even though the audience for the channel was relatively small, through this he delivered value to his local network, attracted clients, and turned his business around. He went from owning fewer than 10 property deals a year to over 100, all because of a simple idea of giving value through a YouTube channel. Remember, when it comes to monetization, YouTube is primarily a means of communication. At one time, it made sense to go door to door selling products and services in the local neighborhoods because that was the most direct means of communication. Now, YouTube offers the digital means to do the same thing on a much broader scale. We believe every smart business owner and brand should leverage tools like YouTube to expand their reach and revenue online. If you're a current business owner, ask yourself what kind of value you could deliver through a video for your potential clients or customers. Are there questions you could answer, tips or advice you could provide? When you create value for viewers, you drive people back to your business. Crowdfunding. Crowdfunding is a practice of funding a project or venture by raising small amounts of money from a large number of people, typically via internet sites like Kickstarter, Indiegogo, Patreon, and GoFundMe. On YouTube, Patreon is the top choice, widely used by many popular channels because it encourages regular support. With Patreon, you ask people to pledge a certain amount of money, usually on a month-to-month basis, and offer specific rewards for varying levels of support. These rewards could be Q&A videos that only supporters can view, mentioning their names in the end of credits of one of your videos, or any number of creative incentives to add value back to the audience. Justin Chloe built influence, trust, and relationship with his audience for about a year before starting a Patreon. page. More than 60 people have committed to supporting his channel monthly through Patreon, giving him enough money to turn his YouTube mission into a full-time job. Philip DeFranco runs a popular news channel on YouTube with a huge subscriber base. He supports his YouTube goals through AdSense. However, when YouTube made some changes to their ad policies, most of his content was labeled as not advertiser friendly, eliminating most of the AdSense income from his YouTube videos overnight. He responded by launching a Patreon account, and over 13,000 people signed up to support him in his vision for creating progressive news and entertainment network. Viewers can support his channel for as little as $5 or more a month, or as much as $1,000. If all of those supporters were only at $5 level, that still comes over $65,000 in monthly support. YouTube recently added the ability for fans to support your monthly through channel memberships. Ben Azadi from Keto Camp uses this feature to give his community exclusive content. For $6.99 a month, a viewer can sign up to gain access to monthly Q&A sessions with Ben, discounted merchandise, a downloadable welcome bundle, and loyalty badges. YouTube keeps 30% of the monthly revenue generated from the channel membership, and you get to keep the 70%. Crowdfunding disrupts the typical model of how things are done. In the past, people depended on the approval and support of higher-ups and gatekeepers. Yet crowdfunding empowers creators to support their vision and mission directly from the people who benefit from it the most. We recommend building your influencers before focusing on building an income. Launching something like a crowdfunding initiative before you have a crowd will more likely fail. Building trust and loyalty with viewers is key to success in crowdfunding and most other money-making endeavors. Events provide another way of monetizing your YouTube content. These events can happen live and in person. You can host them online. They can be free or require an admission charge. It's far easier to invite people to a paid event once you've built a large audience. A practical example would be a live performance. If you love a particular band or musician, buy their music on iTunes, listen to them on Spotify, and watch their videos on YouTube. The next step is to see them live. You'll pay a decent amount of money to attend that live performance because you love their music. The same applies to you as influencers on YouTube. If you're providing tons of value to your viewers, they will become fans and they gladly buy tickets to see you at a live event. A friend of ours, Daniel Einstein, began hosting an event called International Tribe Design. Even when his audience was still fairly small, he took the trust and influence he built online to create events and meetups at unique locations around the world. Some of his fans gladly paid upward to $2,000 just to attend these events. As a result of his popularity and success, Daniel has become able to visit exotic destinations, travel the world, and enjoy a lifestyle that most people only dream about because he built his influence with online videos first and then promoted live events to his audience. In 2018, Sean and the Think Media team created an annual event called Grow with Video Live. While it's typically held in person in Las Vegas during global pandemic, it pivoted to an online event. The power of this event comes from creating connections and learning opportunities, whether through in-person networking parties or online meetups using Zoom. As we mentioned, paid events don't need to be physical meetups. You can also host a paid online event or summit where you gather a group of speakers who share their knowledge and experience about your particular niche. Viewers who care enough about the topic will gladly pay for the opportunity to hear expert speakers. Brand sponsorships, also called brand deals in the YouTube community, are a form of monetization that has become extremely popular on YouTube, especially for the bigger influencers. It works similarly to the free products trade we discussed earlier, with the added perk that companies pay real money in exchange for product promotions. For example, if your YouTube channel does toys reviews, a toy company might reach out to you with an offer to work together. In exchange for bringing awareness to their company's products, you get paid a generous amount. Brand sponsorship happen at many different levels. You can initiate them by reaching out to a brand yourself. However, some YouTubers work with agents who connect them with relevant brands. There are also online marketplaces for brand sponsorship such as Aspire IQ. Signing up for Aspire IQ is free, and you can get started with a few 3,000 subscribers. Let's say you have a tech channel and you use Aspire IQ to discover a headphone company that wants to work with influencers. You send them a proposal or connect directly through chat. From there, you can discuss potential trade or paid sponsorships. Aspire IQ doesn't even take a percentage of the deal, and you get paid immediately from the brand through PayPal once you finish the deliverables. Your obligation might be as easy as wearing the headphone in your video. 8 months after Heather Torres started her homeschooling channel, it had grown over 2,500 subscribers. She'd only posted 15 videos, but she emailed the company that she purchased her curriculum from and inquired about the possibility of doing a collaboration. The company was mystified. They had no experience with YouTube brand deals, so she explained the possibilities and what a brand deal might look like. Eventually, they came to an agreement. In the deal, the company gave her all of the curriculum for free, a value of over $800, and paid her $300 for each video talking about her experience with it. On top of that, they also set up an affiliate deal to give Heather a 10% commission for anyone who signed up for and purchased a curriculum through her channel's links. The money generated from the video views and affiliate sales alone was enough to purchase brand new iPads for her kids. Heather's experience proves that you don't have to be a large-scale YouTuber to take advantage of brand deals. As long as you have focused content, you might be able to generate interest from related companies. In fact, companies call YouTubers like Heather micro-influencers. According to Forbes magazine, 82% of viewers are likely to follow micro-influencers' recommendations, which proves companies don't need to rely on a huge channel to advocate for their brands. We encourage you to consider which brands you want to collaborate so you can start using brand deals to build your income. Since the beginning of Benji's YouTube journey, brand sponsorship has been a significant part of his and his wife's business. When they first started, they charged less than $100 per promotion. However, over time, brand deals led to a 7-figure annual business model for them. After 2020, the need that brands have for the influence of these creators have grown significantly. For both micro and mega influencers, brand deals are more lucrative than ever. For more information on getting sponsored, check out tubesecretbook.com/brand deals. Licensed content. Rather than creating their own videos, many companies are willing to pay YouTubers to license their content. Sometimes the intrinsic value of your video has little to do with your popularity and more to do with the content itself. In other words, the nature of a video sometimes has value on its own, separate from your channel. Various media companies can take and use it for their own purposes, paying you a licensing fee to do so. Travel vloggers who create videos about interesting and exotic locations often work with local travel boards in various countries, licensing or selling the stock footage they shoot. Travel boards then use the footage in their own marketing and promotions. Other influencers build their income by uploading their footage to stock video websites like iStockPhoto.com, VideoHive.net, or Shutterstock.com. Stock videos marketplace gives creators another income opportunity by making it easy to license their content. As you grow your authority, your influence, and the value of your brand, your face, image, likeness, and reputation all begin to acquire value to media outlets. Benji and his wife have often been able to double or triple their brand deal rates because of their licensing opportunities within their agreements when working with brands. Speaking engagements. A final way to build income and monetize your content on YouTube that we want to share in the link is through speaking engagements. If you built enough influence and authority around a topic, you become a valuable candidate for speaking at industry events, conferences, conventions, and even local events. Sean, for example, travels all over the country and even internationally, earning thousands of dollars in speaking fees. Amy Landino, a marketing and business coach, has leveraged her YouTube influence into 10 to 20 paid speaking gigs a year at corporate events. Amy has a strong core audience on YouTube, but she's not a huge YouTuber. Despite this, she has created a significant income for herself. If you build your influence in a specific niche, you can use this influence to open the door to many speaking opportunities. JP Sears, noted speaker, coach, and consultant, serves as an interesting case study. When he created his character Ultra Spiritual JP a couple of years ago, the videos quickly went viral. As a result, he received many requests to speak in character at events. In fact, he received so many requests that he got overwhelmed. But this drove up his speaking fee. As if that wasn't enough, his popularity and fan growth led to a comedy show across the country that have multiple events per location. Building your personal brand on YouTube is powerful. Since the first edition of YouTube Secrets, we have been invited to speak at some of the biggest video marketing businesses and personal development events in the world. Not only will YouTube continue to add new ways to earn money, but the strategies described in this chapter are only the tip of the iceberg when it comes to earning money with YouTube. To learn the best and most current methods for making money with YouTube, watch our free YouTube monetization web class at tubesecretsbook.com/free class. Beginner mistakes. When it comes to monetization, the biggest mistake we see creators make is focusing on income first instead of influence. Remember, influence must always come first, and it's impossible to build influence without adding value, creating a connection, starting a relationship, and ultimately building trust with people. While we all know exceptions to the rule, people who make quick money by being dishonest or taking shortcuts, those people never last, and they never create legacies. On video influencers, we didn't turn on YouTube ads for over a year and a half because we didn't want to hinder long-term audience growth with a short-sighted focus on making money. Today, that is no longer an option because YouTube now runs ads on any video they choose. However, your mentality should be the same. Influence comes first, income comes second. Add massive value and build trust before trying to monetize your audience. Depending on your financial situation, you might need to start making money sooner than that. However, we don't recommend starting on YouTube out of desperation. You must have determination and willingness to treat YouTube as a marathon and not a sprint. We want to build trust with people, and we know those YouTube ads would not add up to significant income early on. Our first priority was modeling influence, then building a community, and finally, last of all, flipping that switch on monetization. In one of our video influencers interviews, Lewis Howes, creator of one of the top podcasts on iTunes, The School of Greatness, reveals that he ran his podcast for 2 years before he added sponsors and other monetization opportunities. Focus on building your influence. Stay patient and persistent, and income will follow. Remember, money follows mission. A second mistake we see creators make is letting the monetization opportunity overshadow what's good for the audience. If a brand wants to promote their product on your channel because of your authority, trust, and large audience, make sure their product is appropriate for your audience, even if they were offering a lot of money. Don't agree to it if the monetization deal doesn't provide relevant, meaningful content for your loyal viewers. Otherwise, you will hurt your channel and lose their trust. If you have a beauty channel where you provide makeup and hair care tips, and electronics company approaches you to promote their TVs, it's not a good deal. If you agree to it, you will damage the integrity of your channel because your viewers look to your beauty tips. As social media expert and New York Times bestselling author Gary Vaynerchuk says, doing the right thing is always the right thing. When monetizing opportunities come your way, always put your audience first. Picking a starting point. Ask yourself, are you a coach or a teacher? Are you somebody who shares ideas or opinions? Are you someone who entertains? Figuring out your role in regard to your viewers helps to determine which monetization strategy works best for you. For example, if you're a teacher, then having a digital product to teach additional techniques and skills might make more sense for you than doing a brand deal. If you entertain people through lifestyle vlogs and you've grown an audience that likes and trusts you, then a brand sponsorship makes sense. When picking a monetization option to start with, we recommend trying a few, narrowing it down through trial and error. Through experimentation, you will discover which method fits best with your brand, message, mission, and values. Turning on YouTube ad is the simplest way to start monetization. But with a low number of views, it won't produce much income. Even so, it's a starting point. Affiliate marketing might be a better starting point because you don't have to create any products yourself. All you do is recommendations and get paid. Some people do all of the above. Individual forms of monetization might not make a lot of money, but combining them all, some YouTube manage to create significant income, such as financial advisors recommend diversifying your portfolio. We recommend you diversify your income streams. That way, if something should dramatically change, like it did for Philip DeFranco, all of your eggs are not in one basket and you have other income streams to lean on. Whatever you decide to do, remember that the value of your videos comes first. Consistency, delivery, value must be your primary focus. No matter the monetization opportunities that come your way, next we'll take a closer look at how you can create consistency.